Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where this episode is going to start off with a bang. Boop. Boop. Just what the beavers need in the middle of the night. Awesome. We're also going to go over here and do another bang. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to let the bad tide flow around. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. We will find out. We will find out. Okay, so we're in a bad tide. Unfortunately, we missed this one here. I still need to build this. They're taking their time to build it, but that's okay. We have the logs for it. It's just it's slow going. The oak is being planted there. That's fine. This wheel was built. And I need to show you this. These wheels, they're a little weird. They're a little weird. The frame to the wheel when you're doing it, it looks nothing like the actual wheel itself. They've pause the game just over here. They put the shaft in and then put like 5 logs out, like dark brown logs out to support the edge of it. They put 5 on this side and 5 on that side, and then put it. I'm like, that's not right because there's more than 5 as you go around. So yeah, I'm confused with that. I need to observe it again. So actually, need to pay some more attention to it. So right, you two need re-enabling because we need you to pump out that there. The pumps have been stopped there. This is all stopped here. We're doing okay. Unfortunately, our kohlrabi died. I think this is now changed. Yeah, this is changed to okay. We need to fast forward through the season. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Our large warehouses are full of kohlrabi and a little bit full of cassava, but we got this here, which is full of cassava, so that's fine. And I've changed up the farming thing. So this side is all cassava, all in here. This is kohlrabi. This is kohlrabi, and this is soybean. We need to extend stuff over here to change some things up. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this in here. Until we have to remove it because I like it. I like it spinning away. I just like it. So we're gonna leave that there. So let's get ourselves a industrial lumber mill. We probably need 2 of them. Right, you do 1 log every 0.63 hours, and you want 1 log every 3 hours. Means you can easily support 2 of these. So maybe we'll go with 1 and 2 gear workshops. We need to expand our stuff all later anyway, like way beyond what we're doing here. So do we want to do that? Do we want to go with 2 gear workshops? We'll go 1 and 1. We'll go 1 and 1. This is purely we're just moving our industry over. We'll go 1 and 1. Then we want to put in some fermenters. So we'll go 1 there. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, there, and 1 there. Boom. There you go. Okay. Now this is probably not going to be enough power for that. So we need to go. I'm going to go mushroom. It's going to be a badger and a snake. This one's going to be for that, and this one's going to be for cassava. So 2 doing cassava, 2 doing soybean. There. The storages are a bit far away from it, but we can fix that. You've got fermented mushrooms, you've got normal mushrooms. We can fix that. So this could technically become better storage. This one here is struggling. Oh, it doesn't need to struggle. This one here is fine. Cassava. Do that. Not cassava there. But we can do things like I can put storages on top of each other in here. So like this, I want to have a mushroom storage because these want to empty every time. If they don't empty their goods, they will not start pressing the next one, so we have to empty them. So we want to do that. But we could also have storages. Put storages at the top there and then go up and over it or around it or whatever. I could put the storages over here. That would just be closer to us. To be honest with you, I think we're okay. We don't have that many beavers though. We've got more beavers working than we have it. So this is going to get lost, and this will become No, we do need to move those storages. They're kind of in the way. It's fine. It's fine. We'll leave it as it is. We'll just. In fact, I could have this be augmented storage, and then we could leave these two down here. Leave all this down here till we get the next drought, and we have to shut them down. Then when we shut them down, we'll destroy them. So, because that's fine. We do need more beavers. That's the problem. We do need more beavers. So, how do we get more beavers? I put a couple in there. Can we get the other pods yet? Treated planks. We don't have any. I chopped down the pine wood. We need some pine wood for treated planks. I could put a little bit behind there, although that will die because of this. That's bad land. I need to put in a. Where can I put treated? Where can I put pine wood in? Tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will just try our best at getting Badwater and getting explosives. We need explosives, that's the thing. This also needs to be built here, which is fine. We can get that done. We've got no other trees elsewhere. A couple of trees up here we could harvest. Some up here as well. So, but I'm kind of, we're now out of wood. We're now out of wood, which isn't a surprise by any stretch of the imagination. I always do this, and I know I'll do this, and I even knew it was going to happen. I remember saying last episode, it's going to happen, because we have to wait for these to grow. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to let the game run, and let the game do its thing. And it's going to hopefully build this, and then we'll get some logs in doing this here. So we should be good. Okay, I'm going to set this one to obtain. There's no haulers in the district anyway, but we'll always grab the lowest one we can to make life easier for all our beavers, which should be fine. Speaking of which, let's shut down the farms. Let's stay open because you've got a little tiny bit there. So we'll shut down the farms. They can all become haulers. Haulers can start moving things around, speeding stuff up for us. Everything can be awesome and wonderful. And there can be much rejoicing. So yeah, cool. Okay, let's wait for this to happen here, and we'll be back when more is built, stuff is grown, and hopefully everything is awesome. Okay, we are back. I'm gonna be honest, I did have to quit and reload the game. I said we're gonna leave this one here, we're gonna go away, and I did that. I went off and I started doing bits and pieces, and I came back and I realized I hadn't unpaused any of the water, so came back to no beavers. So I reloaded and unpaused the water and just left it running with everything enabled, and our population's doing okay. So yeah, okay. So where are we? We just had a drought, and I paused all of the industry to get other bits and pieces going and doing their things there. This is working here well as well. This is doing its job here. Oh yes, that was the other thing that I messed up on as well. This wasn't soybeans. This was canola. When everyone was dead, I was like, oh, that's weird. Why is it yellow? I didn't plant any grain, and I've clicked it and gone, that's canola. That's not soybeans. So when I reloaded the game, I changed it to be soybeans instead. So if you saw that, well done. If you didn't, I messed that one up. But yeah, we have built everything here, which is awesome. This is letting all our water and thing through here. I need to put a piece of dirt there. Ideally, that's what I'd like to do because of how we design things here. There was a comment on the last episode. Let me go back to it because I had the next thing up and wanted. Boom. Luke also mentioned if you put sluices up against the edge of water sources and have them to shut when the bad tide comes along, apparently they block the bad tide completely. Like they just block it. They just stop it. And I'm like, it was a little cheaty. I mean, it could be useful. Could be very useful in some places. You can just stop the bad tide, job done. But it's been a little bit cheaty, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So that'll be fine there. So also your idea of blowing just two edges out on the edge of the map and having the bad tide go around there. We know here it's 6 wide, and the water level is about halfway up. So if I don't go, I've gone 5 wide here and I'm hoping it's enough, but if I went any narrower than that, there just wouldn't be enough space for it to flow through. Although the sluices would let the 100% water through, it's fine, because it's not wide enough to get to the sluices, it won't work that way. So yeah, so we'd have to do that. What I think you mean is that blow out this area down here and have a sluice like here, so this is all the same level, and just have it open when bad tides and these ones shut when bad tides, and then it would just push all the water out, because it can just 100% flow. A 100% open sluice just lets all the water through it can. So I think that's probably what you meant instead there. Now I'm thinking about it, it's probably, but we're doing this. So yeah, yeah, I want to put a piece of dirt there, but I can't because we don't have dirt open. So I'm going to put a levee there instead. Like this. I'm going to put a path there, and I'm going to mark all these trees for deletion. Well, harvest. And then we're going to put in a lumberjack over here, which should be able to reach a lot of them. I could put a lumberjack down here. Let's put a lumberjack down there. Just put a lumberjack on a bit of a here. That can reach all the trees. There you go. And then you can do it there. So cool. And then what we do is we click these here, and these are open all the time, and we want to close if contamination is above 5%. Okay, and then I want to set to auto. So yeah, probably want to lower that down to like 1%. So as soon as any contamination touches it, there'll be a little bit comes down, but that shouldn't be bad for us. So that'll be okay. And then we'll just push it off the edge of the map here. The final idea is going to be that the actual bad tide can flow all the way along and come out the end of this one here, so that we could possibly tap it for power if we wanted to. Although this is going to be our infinite power source, so not too fussed about that. So I'm not going to turn it off the map, but this is going to have a little height bit around here. Just this size is going to be higher up, and all around it's going to be lower. And then we're going to use our sluices to fill water up, and we can store lots of water, lots and lots of water. Remember I said in a previous episode ago that I was going to do something like that, and then have a sluice in the bottom of it like this, and that will be in the ground. It would be one lower, and then it would fill a pool around it, and that pool would keep everything green. I still want to do that, but I need to make it bigger than that, because a 1 wide is going to evaporate very, very quickly. So we need to make it bigger than that. So I need to make it at least this big, like that, and then have. We could make it all of sluices, which is a little expensive, but not terrible. And then I feel like if we make it all sluices, and we just have it set to like 50% or something, then it would slowly, the water inside would slowly pour down into it. We'd have a pool like all around, or maybe we could have a pool in front of it, like a 3x3 pool in front of it. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure which way round I want to do this yet. But it's going to have a tower like this, going from this height to this height. So it's not a tall tower, but it's going to have towers like that around, and that's going to be where our water comes down. And the water is stored in the towers like a water tower, and just let out at the bottom by a single sluice gate into the area around it to keep the land green. So I need to figure out the spacing of all those things as well, because we want to like come here and go, so we know it does 14 tiles, he says. Hold on, let's go to here. So it's green up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tiles. So if we do a 3x3, which is the smallest you can do to get the most area of green land, we do a 3x3, and that's going to be 15 tiles. So we have to come in by 15 tiles. Now we've already got these markers here, which is beautiful. So we could go basically boom, that's 15. So here is where one goes. Doesn't mean the edge of the map is going to be, not because it's a circle. So we're going to have little bits that aren't green all the way around, but it's just, so we go 15 into there and then 15 into there. That's where the first tower goes, and then the next tower will go 30. Next tower will go 30. Next tower will go 30. So on and so forth, and then we come 30 in, and we do that. We just start this corner and work our way along the entire map with the towers just dotted around. keeping the entire land as green as possible. And I want to make the whole land as green as possible. Said there will be little bits in between them that won't do there. So also we have to go like 14 because we need to do a 3x3. So this is where it's going to be. So we have a 3x3 with a tower in it, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then the next one will be there. Sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the next one will be there. Boom, and that should work. And then there'll be just a bit right in the center here, just a little bit that won't be green. So, and then there'll be a bit like in between when we have the 4 towers here, there'll be a bit in the center that won't be green. But that's okay because you can put industry, you can put buildings, you can put anything. You need land. There's no point in having 100% green land and not be able to do anything with it. So another drought coming. That's cool. Okay, so pause the game for a moment. I want to do something. So one, this is doing its thing here. This is fine. I want to get access to these guys because I would like to put our Badwater discharge on them so that we can turn them on and off at will, so we can have infinite power, which would be nice. But to do that, we need to get up here. So let's see. So we have a path that comes up to here. Let's go up here in this corner. Let's do this. So we're going to put in a ladder. There. Do I want to come up there? No, that doesn't quite. No, we know what we will do. Boom, 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 boom. Just go up there. Don't think we're going to be ready for this in time. But what I want to do is I want to grab explosives, and I want to put a 2 deep explosive all the way along there and a 1 deep explosive there. So this will drain out. So when the drought comes, we'll miss this drought because we won't be able to get this built in time. But when the drought comes, this will drain completely 100% dry. And then our beavers can get down in there and build the Badwater discharge on both of them to cap them off. And then we can turn them on or off if we want to. So then beavers don't have to go in there to get contaminated. So yeah. How many metal blocks do we currently have? 61. How many do we need? 200. How many do you store? 13. So you don't even store 2, so we couldn't even do 1 with all the metal we have stored. So we need to store up some more metal as well. That's okay. That's okay. So everything's going off today when I'm not prepared for it. Let's do that. Let's change the bottom one to be scrap. And let's change all the other ones to be metal. Metal. Do that. There we go. Okay. Cool. We're not gonna get this time around. But that's the plan for that there. Oh, we've not got any more scrap really coming in, have we? And then you are going to be request, and you're no longer going to be request. So yeah, so all the scrap metal will go there. So you're going to take all the scrap metal out and move it up here, aren't you? Of course you are. That's fine. So what I'm also going to do is we've got 20 beavers doing nothing. So we've got 20 jobs doing nothing. So we have a drought coming. Let's speed up time. And what we'll do is when the drought comes, we'll shut down the industry. We'll shut down the pumps because we have to. We kind of have to. We have no choice now. What's going on here? Why are you not? Oh, you are. You're just taking your time here. In regards to when I say the folktales, the iron teeth aren't good at farming. The folktales get 3 build by farmers in a building in a farm, and also I believe they get a boost to farming. I think they're faster at doing it. So that's why I'm saying they're bad for it. They're bad for it. You need way more farmers than you do for the folktales. So, which is why a lot of people switch over to bots and stuff. We're not going to do that. We have decided. I said we have decided. I've decided, and a comment by Mr. Stone mentioned the bot takeover. Always, everyone seems to just run to bots, and it makes sense. Bots are like the end game thing. They're useful. They're helpful. Can't deny that they have a really good use. But I don't want to use them. Not for that. So I call it the mandate IT0802 because it's the 2nd of August when I'm recording this episode. 0802. So it should have been 240802 really, but whatever. That bots can only be haulers. Bots cannot take an industry job from any beaver. So the only thing bots will ever do is become haulers in the holding post, which will help speed up production everywhere and will help make things go absolutely perfectly well set. We could obviously use emergency powers if something starts going terribly wrong and we do need like food around the clock or something. We could use emergency powers to augment. Maybe unfortunately you can't just have like one worker and one bot, so you've got a bot assistant. That would be cool. Have a bot slot in the building. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to, I want to destroy this. I don't want you to make this here, but yeah, something like, so if we do it 3x3 here, that will store enough water and it won't evaporate as quickly because it's a 3x3. I need to do more testing. I need to do testing. I need to make a non-permeable floor inside a 3x3. See how quickly it evaporates. Does it evaporate the same speed as the one that's got a non-permeable? Is evaporation the evaporation, or is it osmosis into the edge of that land? It's not called osmosis, transference. It's literally called transference. The act of moisture seeping into the land is called transference. So and I did look that up and I've remembered it. Wow, because I said it was osmosis, but osmosis is not. Osmosis is liquid transferring between cells in the body. So if we do 3x3 and we do make a permeable floor on it and it doesn't lose any water, that would be really cool. You could actually make water towers that don't have water, or maybe have, and put a cap on it as well. And then put a cap on it. There's no leakage, so it should hold water all the time. I don't know whether that's a thing. Testing must be done. Testing. Right. I'm going to turn off the pumps because I don't want to drain any extra water out of the river than we need to, because we need the water here for us, really. So yeah. Something else I might do as well. We have the science for it. I'm thinking we unlock the number cruncher. Okay. We can build a number cruncher, we do have that, and we connect it to this here. So it's not draining power from our system, is it? And I know it won't work right now because of the Draxcon, but then these have a purpose. They have a reason for existing. They're producing 640, the number cruncher needs 500. So how about we do that? How about we get the number cruncher and we slap it here? We have to remove one of them, I've just realised, because we could go there. What's this? This is planks and this is things. So beavers. Let's remove one of them. What is this on the floor here? Gears and planks and things. Can you pick that all up, please? Let's remove one of these guys here. Let's put in that. Then make the rubble underneath their priority as well, so you can pick up all the rubble, please. And then we will grab the number cruncher. Put the number cruncher there. Yes. And then we will connect it via a out shaft to there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put in a intersection. This. Boom. So it's connected to both sides at once. Doesn't need to be, but I just want it to be. There's nothing else we need for power here that I can think of. So yeah, and we'll get a number cruncher running, which will give us infinite science. Then we can shut down our science and have beavers no longer do science. They can come out and do things there. So that makes sense in my head too. Okay. So yeah, you're going to stop running, which is fine. You go down here. This is fine here. We've got 2 lots of sluice gates here. I could store water in. I don't need to. There's no point in storing water in any of these. So this doesn't even need to be here anymore. We could destroy this and get the resources back for it, but this is fine. Oh, industry. Let's shut the industry down. Also shut you 2 down because you're not needed at all. Boom, there you go. We now have 6 beavers doing nothing. Hey. When you're doing your thing there. We haven't got that many fermented castor. We've got loads of castor, but not many fermented. Why is this? Mushrooms. Load of fermented mushrooms. Soybeans. I don't think I have anywhere stored for fermented soybeans. No. No, I don't think I do. Oops. Let's put some, we'll put a storage back here. Oop, like this. Boom, and this can be for fermented soybeans. There you go. Boom. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so we've got 10-day drought. Yeah, we're good for water. Water's fine. Population's doing okay. We do need more beavers. I would like to unlock the next beaver, which means I need to put in some pine trees. Put some pine trees down here. Let's put a forester in over here. Plant some pine trees in down here. So there, just a few. Just a few is fine. I don't actually need this road along here anymore, so we can probably plant more in if we got rid of that. Yeah, put more pine trees in around you here. Pine trees, then we'll remove you and put a tapper shack down, and you can start tapping to get pine resin. And the pine resin we can use for something. What was going to use the pine resin for? I've forgotten. I've forgotten what we're going to use the pine resin for. Pine resin. What need pine resin for something? What do we need pine resin for? Oh, these guys. Yeah. Because they need treated planks, so we have to get a treated plank factory going, which we find we could put that on the end here because we can blow up stuff around here, so we can blow up that there and clear that one up. That'll be fine. You built this up here, then we need to get into here to do this. So we've got 10 days. We could put a stairway down just to get in there. There. And our beavers can reach to that, and they'll be able to reach to that one. They won't be able to reach that one. That's okay, but they can reach that one. And then we can blow this up, blow that up. The water level will drop. We'll put another stairway in there. You can get to that one, and then we'll put another stairway in here, and then you can get to that one there. So we'll put a stairway there, and then there'll be a stairway there. And I need to pause this stairway, so don't build that one. So I don't want any beavers getting sick or anything in there. So, oh wow, the number crunch is built already. Awesome. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Works. That works. Yeah. Okay. Okay. My brain is telling me that if I want to test this. I want to test this, but I can't do it in a playthrough here. I'll have to test it maybe off camera, or somewhere, and find out whether you can actually build solid. A solid floor, and yeah, we'll have to give it a try. We'll see. We'll see. More testing. More water physics have changed since last time. So, yay. Right. Okay. So this is doing well here. Our science can actually stop. Although we've got 11 beavers doing nothing, so our science can just carry on running for the moment. That's not a problem. Can't really put anything else anywhere. Industry will be running permanently once this goes. The only thing that turns off is this. Still haven't installed the water extension mod. I should do that so I can turn it on and off automatically. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, okay. Let's fast forward through this drought. Well, let's get these built. Well, we're almost there. But I'm afraid, looking at the time, we're going to have to wait to the next episode for the kaboomies, so we'll do this next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.